This is Outlaw, a 12-year-old quarter horse who came to the Dumb Friends League Harmony Equine Center. These days, Outlaw looks and acts like any other sound, well-mannered performance horse. He's well-built and an incredible athlete. He's smart and easy to handle. He has excellent ground manners and is willing to do any job. But Outlaw's story doesn't start there. This is what Outlaw looked like when he came to the Dumb Friends League Harmony Equine Center on August 23, 2012. An emaciated horse who was days, if not hours, away from death by starvation, Outlaw had been seized by law enforcement authorities because of neglect. Outlaw was barely strong enough to move around the dirt field where he lived with no hay and no clean water, clinging to life in 100-degree weather. His hooves were overgrown to the point where he was lame. His mouth was filled with painful ulcers, and his muzzle was so sunburned that skin was sloughing off. Outlaw was in critical condition when the authorities brought him to the Harmony Equine Center, giving him hope for a second chance.
The Dumb Friends League Harmony Equine Center is an impound facility for law enforcement for abuse, neglect, and abandonment. And we hold the horses here through the court process, and then once they've cleared the court process, then we put them into a full training program and we adopt them back out.
Outlaw started receiving the veterinary care he needed as soon as he arrived. Dr. Stephen Cribley, concerned about the condition of Outlaw's ulcerated mouth, began treatment immediately.
Most horses should be at least examined on the outside twice a year.
When Outlaw arrived at the Harmony Equine Center, he weighed just 820 pounds, at least 200 pounds below what a horse his size and body type should weigh. After just a couple of weeks, Outlaw showed immense improvement in his eating habits. His appetite came back, and he rapidly gained weight. The next step in Outlaw's recovery was to gently reshape his overgrown hooves. For the next several months, Outlaw received treatment from a farrier to balance and correct his feet, a little at a time.
Maintaining a horse's feet is critical to their health and well-being. It's something that has to be maintained over time, and when Outlaw came in, his feet were badly overgrown and badly distorted, causing lameness in him. So it took us 6 months in order to get them to an acceptable state.
After 30 days at the center, Outlaw made incredible progress, weighing in at 916 pounds, a gain of 96 pounds.
The first month of rehabilitation is crucial because the horses get the food and water that they need.
As the months went by, Outlaw gained his weight, his strength, and his spirit back. He currently weighs in at 1,063 pounds, an ideal weight for his body type.
With horses like Outlaw, it just takes plenty of time and lots of patience. Years of neglect takes months to correct.
After 5 months of care at the Equine Center, Outlaw was ready to enter the training program.
All of the horses that come in here go through our training program where we take them from basic ground manners through groundwork, saddling, and riding.
Professional horse trainer and colt starter Scott Winfrey worked with Outlaw on basic ground manners and began the process of starting him under saddle.
When I put the horses through our training program, it's a process of natural horsemanship. I have to assume that the horses know nothing because I don't know what their histories are. So even if they have been ridden in the past or worked, I have to start them all as if they have not. Outlaw, I took that same approach with him and started him on the ground and to see if he had manners, if he knew anything about groundwork, being saddled and ridden. Turns out he had a little bit of work, but it wasn't very extensive.
With the help of local law enforcement authorities and the staff and volunteers at the Dumb Friends League Harmony Equine Center, Outlaw has thrived. But above all, Outlaw is a survivor who has made a remarkable transformation to become the horse he is today. To learn more about the Dumb Friends League Harmony Equine Center, view adoptable horses, and find out how you can help, visit ddfl.org/equine.